Body details. Y'all owe me money. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Nadia Adelay. Y'all, we gotta talk. I'm sure y'all familiar with the company Body Details. If you're not familiar, it is a cosmetic women's company. Well, not really just women. I think men go there too. Basically for laser hair removal, tattoo removal. Yeah, so that company. I'm not sure if they were started and the inception of the company was from Florida, South Florida, but that's where I heard of them. And from hearing about them to getting my first consultation, to going in and talking to the ladies and everyone being nice, you know, them really giving me a great vibe, I guess, off the bat. They got me. They got me to sign up for the lifetime membership, whatever, for the different areas that I wanted to treat. So with those 5 areas being all ranging from small areas to large areas, I think my total that I owed them was like $5,200, something like that. So, I mean, I don't just have $5,000 just laying around just to go willy-nilly with. So, of course, they so conveniently offer payment plans through third-party vendors. Yay! Ally Lending, Synchrony Bank, Care Credit, which I think now is Synchrony, whatever. Your girl got a loan, I think interest-free. I gotta read my parameters. So I basically have to pay back third-party company while they gave that 5,000 whatever some odd number to Body Details. So that payment was made in full for me to have never-ending lifetime treatments on my areas, which if you are familiar with getting laser hair removal, it is a process. It's not just one and done. It's a continuous, like you gotta go back and you have to continually treat these areas for you to have the best results. And it has to be on a certain time frame basis. Like you can't miss too many weeks, you can't miss too many months, or else in my experience, your treatments or your results will start regressing. So, that brings me back to my story. So I paid my good hard-earned, work my finger to the bone money. I paid for the 5 areas, the lifetime, always go in and get treated from Body Details. What really made me want to sign up was because they told me that they were brand freshly new 2 treatment centers in Georgia, where I was moving to. So I was like, oh, bet. I'll sign up here, like start my treatment, and then when I move to Georgia, I'll have somewhere to go and finish my treatments while I'm there. 2 locations, Kennesaw and Alpharetta. At the time, the Alpharetta location was closer to me, so that's the one that I went to, for like just faithfully, just booking appointment, went, you know, got my treatments. Everything was great. Everything was groovy. Everything was swimmingly. And then I got the update, the notification. No, I don't even think I got updated. I think I just tried to call the Alpharetta location and they weren't answering. Oh no, that's a lie. They did let me know. They were like, hey, so we are no longer going to have an Alpharetta location. We are closing the Alpharetta location. And from now on, you can go and get your treatments done in Kennesaw. Farther from me, a little less convenient, but hey, whatever. It's better than nothing, because without the Kennesaw, it literally would be nothing, because that's the last one standing. Remember, you had 2 in Georgia, now we went down to 1 in Georgia. So boom, now I'm going to Kennesaw. Cool, adding 20 minutes more to my commute. It's fine. I don't go to get the treatments that often, maybe like once every 6 to 8 weeks. So I go to Kennesaw, get my treatments, like, you know, there's nothing. It's just, it's good, it's going. So now I go to try to make another appointment at Kennesaw. They said they're not accepting any more appointments because their laser hair removal machine is down. I said, okay.
That's weird.
So I'm like, okay, so when will it be back up? Oh, we're not sure. We'll be sure to contact you when it is.
That's suspicious.
After that conversation, I never got contacted. They never reached back out to me. So maybe 2 weeks go by and I reach back out, no answer. I'm calling, no answer. Kennesaw location is like off the grid, off the freaking face of the earth. So now I'm like what the heck do I do? So I'm calling the Florida locations, the one that I signed up with ever so happily. A nice woman answered and was saying, hey, yeah, so I'm so sorry about that, but our Kennesaw location closed down. What? Your Kennesaw location did what? Yeah, we couldn't afford to pay the rent there anymore, which should have been my first red flag. She made it seem like it was very temporary and that they were gonna get their ish together. Oh, because they said they were gonna find a new location. They couldn't pay the rent at that location anymore, so they were gonna find a new location. Red flags should have just bloomed and just covered my brain, but I just didn't see it that way. I should have, but I didn't. Your girl had nowhere to go in Georgia for like 4 or 5 months. So I'm like, this is crazy. So I sent them a long email. Hello, I am a customer. I paid for this, and the only reason I joined this program, joined Body Details, was because you guys said you had locations in Georgia, and it started with 2, then it went to 1, and now it's 0. This is insane. They respond back to me. Yes, sorry for the inconvenience and this and that and the third. I also asked for my money back. They're like, oh, per the contract, you can't get your money back. But for your inconvenience, we want to offer you a $500 credit. I said, all right, fine. I didn't know. Upon saying fine, I didn't freaking know that you can't buy anything with $500. You like nothing. Not even your knuckles to get the hair off your knuckles. Not even that costs $500. That costs more than $500. So I literally can't get anything. Maybe I think like they said a massage or something. Nothing to do with laser hair removal though, which is what I am a part of you guys, which is why I even paid you guys money for laser hair removal. So why would you give me a credit for something that I can't even use? I can only use it if I spend more money? That's stupid.
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
I got everything I wanted from the first consultation, and you want me to spend more money when you guys have taken away the 2 locations from the state that I live in? So I have to spend money to travel to Florida to go continue my treatments, and I said I'll have to spend money to use this credit. So inconsiderate. Once I found out that the $500 couldn't get me jack squat, I was like, all right, what can I do? What can I add on? Because I think I just added on another very, very small area, and they had a promotion going on at the time for like small areas for $700. So I was like, all right, Nadia. I just bit the bullet and paid the remaining $200 because I'm like, fine. I go to Florida often enough, thank God, because my family still lives there, so I go to see them, or I go to work because I still have my agencies out there in Florida. So whether I'm working or visiting family, that's when I'll just be super mindful to book a body detail session. Only in Florida now. Okay, so that went on for maybe about 2 or 3 sessions, which it worked out, like, thank the Lord, because I just happened to end up in Florida when I needed to have the session. And so after a while, or like everything was going fine, and then I wanted to just book another session. I'm in Georgia, I'm back home in Georgia. I just wanted to book another session because I knew that I was going to Florida again soon for another booking. So I'm calling, no answer, leaving a message. 2 days go by, I call again. No answer. Left a message. Another couple days go by. None of my messages returned. None of my calls returned. No emails sent to my email. Cool. I'm like, this is crazy. Usually somebody answers. Usually somebody calls me back by now. So I try a different location. I try different stores. I call Pembroke Pines. I call Aventura. I call Boca. I call West Palm Beach. I call all the body details in Florida. None of them are answering. What's going on? I paid you all this money. Why? Can I at least get a call back? Like, come on. Like, what? Come to find out, but do a little bit of research. I literally just type in body details in Google. First thing that populates. Body details, bankruptcy. So you're telling me that the company, the business that I paid around $5,000 to for a lifetime treatment. Actually, a little more now that I paid the $200 out of my pocket for another treatment. And mind you, it was only like 2 or 3 sessions I got for that treatment. You're telling me that this company that I spent all this money on is now no longer in business, and I'm still having to pay back that third-party company that paid you that $5,200, whatever $100. I still owe this company money for a service that I can't even no longer get from Body Details. I was really upset when they stopped, when they closed down the Georgia locations. But now to hear that, because I was gonna make the Florida, I was gonna make it work. I was gonna make it work some way, somehow, because I know that I'll be in Florida eventually in my life. So I was gonna make it work. But to know that that company is no longer in business, and I spent all that money and all that time, and I'm still spending money on it, it's really unsettling. I think outside of the money aspect of it, my skin and my hair growth it's super sensitive now because I'm getting all these ingrowns, I believe, because of the treatment, because I'm not able to keep up with the treatments. And I'm not letting the treatments do its thing and work for me in the way that it's supposed to work for me. So now my skin is acting up because of it. I'm out money because of it. I think just the most heinous part is there was just no forewarning. There was no heads up. There was no, hey, so this is what's happening. I don't know if businesses usually do that, but that would have been nice. I spent a pretty penny with you guys. That would have been very lovely to just know, I don't know what I would have done, and now in hindsight, they didn't want to give me that extra small area for $700. I think they wanted to charge me $900. So it would have been my $500 credit plus $400. They didn't want to give it to me for $700. They said it's $900 or $950. But I think they gave it to me for $700, me having to pay $200 out of pocket. Because I think they knew, they were like, let's just get any money that we can out of these people because we're broke and we're leaving anyway. So let's just, whatever they want to pay us, whatever they want to give us, let's take it. I'm sad to think that that's what happened, but I think that's what happened. So for all my fellow body detail patients, you're not alone. You're not the only one livid, upset, distraught, dealing with their skin now, dealing with financial burden now. Body details really dropped the ball. I understand, sometimes this is what happens in business. Companies go under. They're not making enough money. I don't know. But as the paying customer that feels like is getting the short end of the stick, it's just a sucky situation all around. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on with Body Details from my perspective. That's what's going on from a girl who lived in Florida and moved to Georgia with the hopes of just having clear, smooth, even skin, non-hairy skin in certain areas, and Body Details has taken that from me. And this video by any means is not supposed to be a roast or something that's supposed to put them down. I contemplated that. I contemplated it heavily. And I'm not trying to, because I understand, but I'm just sharing my experience as a paying customer, as a disappointed customer, as someone who just feels like this freaking sucks, which it does. Yeah, but to not let this video end off on a complete sad note, make sure you guys go to Tubi and watch my new movie, Intrusive, starring me, Brittany Passion, Deuce King, A.K. Reed, and so many other creative, talented individuals. So head over, go meet Princess. Let me know what you think about her. And Body Details. It was nice having you while we did, I guess. That's how I'm gonna end positively. Yeah. Intentionality. All right. Love you, Adelailians. Bye. Mwah.